Can you believe Will got over 1 million views on that Instagram post about Arsenal winning the league?
Absolute madness, isn't it? First Will gets 1 million views, Arsenal win the league.
Guys, are you not forgetting something?
What's that, mate?
The economic calendar.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
1 second. Monday, nothing. We're on bank holiday.
Bank holiday Monday.
Tuesday, nothing. Wednesday, nothing. Thursday, nothing.
Nah.
Friday, nothing.
Nah.
Fair enough. Have a good week, you two.
And you?
Take care. So, Paul, it's been a bit of an up and down week for sterling, or should I say down and up?
Yeah, started the week under pressure following on from Friday's political uncertainty, but it's closing the week on a stronger note.
And that's against both euro and dollar.
Yeah, it's up over a cent against the greenback and around 0.75 versus the euro from Monday's lows.
And nothing's changed politically. There is still a lot of uncertainty, so what's been a catalyst for the moves?
Yeah, nothing's changed politically. Keir is still holding on by his fingernails and there's still going to be a leadership challenge.
But Andy Burnham, the favourite to take over from Starmer, should he win the Makerfield by-election, has been trying to soothe financial markets, especially the bond markets.
Yeah, it's more or less walking back previous comments about the UK being in hock to the bond markets.
Yeah, he's retreated from early suggestions that he could reform the government's borrowing framework and said he would commit to the current fiscal rules.
Yeah, he seems to have calmed bond markets for now with these remarks, but he has been a bit of a political chameleon when it suits, so he could be telling them what they want to hear for now.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a good look having a run on the pound and gilt yields soaring even before he gets back in Parliament. So his change of tack is understandable and he's been known for changing views.
Yeah, throughout his career, his political leanings have stretched the full width of Labour's spectrum, from being a Blairite to a Corbynite and even a supporter of Starmer.
But he still has to win the by-election and then win the leadership challenge. But are we going to see further political moves in sterling before the election date?
Well, if he doesn't deviate from what he said, maybe not. But we'll likely see renewed political moves in sterling post-by-election when the leadership challenge begins and those involved start to woo support with their policy amongst the members of the party, MPs and the unions, who will all be courted.
And the contest could take several months.
Yeah, it could.
But moves in the pound this week haven't been all political. We've seen moves from risk sentiment.
Yeah, we have. Another week of Trump posts and market reaction to them.
And he started the week posting a veiled nuclear threat. Not exactly good for risk sentiment.
No, it isn't, no. And he said the clock is ticking and posted an image of himself hovering over a big red button while mushroom-shaped plumes are shown on the screen.
So not such a veiled threat then.
No, I suppose not.
And as you would expect, the dollar found demand on these threats before retreating in the following days.
Yeah, it gave back the gains it made when he said he had paused the planned attacks for further negotiations.
And where do we stand now? Back to limbo?
Yeah, of sorts. Trump last said they were in the final stages of negotiations, but warned the attacks will resume if they fail to reach a deal.
So we may see things escalating or de-escalating over the coming days. Who knows?
Yeah, exactly, who knows?
And we have had a lot of UK economic data out this week.
Yeah, the unemployment data was mixed, but the inflation data for April came in softer than expected, rising to an annual rate of 2.8%, down from March's 3.3% and below the 3% forecast.
And did this temper rate hikes expectations?
Yeah, somewhat. It takes pressure off the Bank of England to hike over the next few meetings.
But we are most certainly not out of the woods in terms of the conflict's impact on inflation.
No, not at all. It just gives the old lady a bit more time to assess the impact.
And the May's preliminary PMIs were not the best. They didn't paint a great picture.
No, they didn't. Business activity declined for the first time in a year.
And Chris Williamson, the chief economist at S&P Global, who produces the survey, said it was the perfect storm.
Yeah, he did, pointing to political uncertainty coupled with the growing impact of the conflict, which the confluence of both could have a major impact on the economy.
Can you believe Will got over 1 million views on that Instagram post about Arsenal winning the league?
Absolute madness, isn't it? First Will gets 1 million views, Arsenal win the league.
Guys, are you not forgetting something?
What's that, mate?
The economic calendar.
Oh, yes. 1 second. Monday, nothing. We're on bank holiday.
Bank holiday Monday.
Tuesday, nothing. Wednesday, nothing. Thursday, nothing.
Nah.
Friday, nothing.
Nah.
Fair enough. Have a good week, you two.
And you.
Take care.